You are watching 2+ Nevada. So excited to have Kimberley Sarandos with us today, the Executive Director of JTNN, Join Together Northern Nevada. Kimberley, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So quickly, tell us what JTNN does and who you are in our community.
Absolutely. So Join Together Northern Nevada is the Substance Misuse Prevention Coalition in Northern Nevada. We serve all of Washoe County. We offer a variety of services. We offer community outreach, prevention education. We have a plethora of programming for youth, for adults, and we just offer all kinds of resources for anybody who may need them.
And really, the ethos behind this is to ensure that children aren't getting their hands on drugs. Is that the basis?
Yeah, we really want to equip our youth with the right skill set and the tools in their belt to make the right decision. It's really about education and making sure that they feel fit to make the right decisions, healthy choices, etc. We want them to feel prepared.
Yeah, and one of the discouraging trends that we're seeing is that kids can get their hands on drugs they shouldn't be taking in their own home.
Yeah, we do see that. That does happen. And again, that's really where we come in with that prevention education, because they aren't sure where they will encounter this, right? And so we just want to make sure that wherever they're at, they're able to really reflect and make the right decision.
With the education component and the prevention education, are you going into schools, or is it something that parents can do outreach to JTNN and get the information?
Yeah, so we do both. So we partner really closely with Washoe County School District, and we do offer different curriculums within the classrooms. And so some of those span anywhere from 4 to 10 weeks, kind of going through different lessons and different things that the youth will learn about. And also parents can always reach out. We have a bunch of resources, information. We have different things they can attend, groups and different meetings and such. So yeah, we have a lot.
So it sounds like you're a great resource for parents. What kind of education classes can a parent take?
Yeah, so we are gearing up to host Guiding Good Choices, which is a parenting program. It can be done in the span of a week. And so that's really learning how to interact as a family, and how they can kind of healthfully work together through some of these challenges.
That's fantastic, because it seems like as a parent, talking about drugs or substance abuse is like, what do I say? How do I say it? And so to be able to have an educated resource to turn to is fantastic. Well, one of the key events that you hold twice a year, obviously, is the Drug Takeback Day. And that's so important in our community because we don't want drugs going into our water system, right?
Correct.
If people are disposing of drugs in the trash.
Yes, so we are really excited to host our second RX Takeback this year. Last year, we collected 2,000 pounds worth of medication off of the streets, which was fantastic. That means it's not in our water system, it's not in our streets, it's not available to access, and was disposed of correctly. So yes, we are hosting it this Saturday from 10 to 2. We have 10 locations, so this time we've actually been able to increase the locations by 1, which is fantastic. And so you can come by anytime between 10 and 2, no questions asked, and drop off your medication. And we will take that and we will make sure that it gets disposed of the correct way.
That's fantastic. And we'll quickly go through those locations. You can see them there on your screen, but it looks like Rayleigh's off Wedge Parkway and Robb Drive, the Reno Elks Lodge off of Cumley Lane, Smith's on Lemon Drive, so the Lemon Valley Smith, and then the Smiths on South Meadows Parkway is a location. So those are the Reno locations. The Sparks locations, Smiths on Bering Boulevard, Baldini's Casino on Rock Boulevard, Bethel AME Church on Rock Boulevard, and then you've got locations in Spanish Springs and Cold Springs as well. The Reno Sparks Indian Colony Smoke Shop on Pyramid Way, and the Cold Springs Community Center on White Lake Parkway. And Kimberley, again, why is it so important that people be turning in their information or their prescriptions? And do they need to take their name off of their prescription bottle?
Yeah, great question. There's no need to take your name off or take any of the information off. It is so important that we dispose of them the correct way, because we really want to make sure that we're not leaving these things around. We don't want our littles to get into them. We don't want our pets to get into them. We don't want them in our water system, and we definitely don't want them left around in our environment, right, at all, or in our community. So it's really important that we dispose of these the correct way. That's why we're here. And it's a no questions asked. You don't need to do anything but turn it in, and then we will ensure that it gets disposed of properly.
And for more information for families out there, whether you as a parent are looking for some education or just how to talk to your kids about substance abuse, where can people go?
Absolutely. Please go to jtnn.org. We have all of our resources there. Our phone number, please give us a call, and you're more than welcome to stop by our office at any time, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have everything there as well, so if you want a hard copy of something, please come pick it up, and I'm always available to chat, so please stop by.
Kimberly, thank you so much for what you're doing for our community.
Thank you for having me.
You're watching 2+U Nevada.